Anthony, you've already told us your greatest fear in terms of the future of health. So I think I'm going to Dr. Zhong to ask him, what is the greatest fear that you have for the future of health, of the world?
You mean the fear?
Yes.
The fear? A great fear. Okay.
What is the one thing that you fear for in terms of the future of health, of the health of the world?
Well, I think the situation is much better now, but I have to say something about this. I think that the COVID-19 is a common enemy of the human being. Owing to its high reproductive index, it's impossible to be well under control. So if COVID-19 remains spreading by any of the countries in the world, so that's the point. We need to have to join together. So to end this spreading in the world, any decisive action taken by the policymakers must be based on science and the evidence and the best clinical trials. So my greatest fear will be is politicization of the measure to protect public health problems. So that's my greatest fear. Surely we must promote national unity and global solidarity, as Tony had mentioned.
Yes.
Sheila, one of the things,
Tony,
Sheila,
yes, you told us.
One of the things
go ahead.
that I want to mention, I had mentioned to you what my greatest fear and nightmare has come true. But now looking forward, what is my fear for the future? My fear is that we will not adhere to the lessons learned. One of the problems that we have had in our approach to global health is that when you have a particular crisis, you respond to it and say, what we need to do is learn lessons for the future. But then when the future comes, we lose our corporate memory and we don't do the things that we need to do. What is very clear right now is that we have to maintain the spirit of solidarity, cooperation, and collaboration and build, global health security agendas and networks so that we're all in it together, every single country. And we prepare in a way that we've learned the lessons that were really very painful lessons that we learned from this outbreak. So my fear is that we will forget what we have been through maybe 10, 15, 20 years from now. And as we know, pandemics have occurred throughout mankind. They're occurring now, and they will occur in the future. And it would really be a terrible shame if we forgot the lessons that we should have learned from this horrible experience that we're all going through.